Hey fellas. So, today I'm going to be trying to practice a little bit of Swain, and I figured I should record this in case I do some good plays and can give some valuable advice. I do not have a mastery level with Swain, I'm rather new to the game, but, you know. At the very least, watching will allow you to familiarize yourself with his abilities, and I can explain some of my personal rune decisions and everything. I went for a pretty standard build. I chose to go for Electrocute and Sorcery, allowing me to basically burst someone down really quickly early game and late game. The idea is, of course, to try and bully them in lane. I'm playing mid lane, by the way, and just try to take as much CS away from them as I possibly can. Now, I'm going to be going up against Nico. I'm not sure how good or bad a Nico matchup is against Swain, but we'll find out, won't we? Now, the first ability that I go for, this is a pretty standard pick across just about every Swain player. I go for Never Move. And the reason I want to go for Never Move is pretty obvious. It gives you free stacks. You want to get as much... Okay, then. You want to get as many stacks as you possibly can of your passive here, which gives you an extra 5 health for every stack that you have. It doesn't seem like a lot, but near the end game, you can get like an extra 200-300 health if you're consistently landing your abilities, especially your W being an AoE effect. It's quite useful. Here, just gonna okay. Kane has decided that he's going to start Raptors. That way we can go straight to lane. It looks like these guys are still really wanting to leash. They're just helping him defend from invade, maybe, but we'll find out. And he is flashing his master emote, which is unsurprising. People do like to show off whenever they play the character a lot. I went for a mana flow band this game, which should allow me to get some pretty good mana early on. Definitely ideal. This Nico is playing an interesting way. Seems that she's just hitting the minions. She's not really like trying to freeze or anything like that. Fair enough. We are at a pretty low elo. She pretty much stood there for my E, which is quite nice. Took a little bit of damage there trying to get CS, but I think it's okay. Now, we've already got a ward in the river down bottom, so I'm going to put my ward up here, where I can get a nice view of... Oh dear. Where I can get a nice view of any ganking laners that might be coming towards me. Or not laners, but junglers. Missed that one, unfortunately. Still, overall, this is going quite well. Nico's playing very aggressive, which is rather interesting, but I'm not going to complain. Aggressive plays are actually really good for Swain. Because if you catch someone out, you tend to deal a lot more damage to them than they do to you. Of course, I'm not proving that because I'm not hitting any of my E's. Okay, then. You'll have to bear with me. Like I said, I'm rather new to the game overall. That was a really good combo right there, and a good example of what Swain can do. Even though I've been taking quite a bit of damage, I still sustained a pretty obscene amount. And now I can just use my healing potion to make up for the damage that I've taken so far. I need to be dodging her roots a bit more, but... Okay, Kane probably gets that. Too many Ains. We get first blood here. We might die as well. Actually, no we don't, because Swain has some pretty nice regen. Not bad. Get some free gold. Jax is going to come up here. I will just cue the wave. And then I will leave. I can't really afford to help Kane here, unfortunately. I've got no health. He would just kill me pretty much instantly. but Kayn might be fine there anyways. First thing I'm going to go, since I don't have enough for Catalyst, I'm just going to go for Dark Seal. And then I'm going to go for more healing potions and a control ward. Along with boots, so that I can get back into lane pretty quickly. Now, W is not very good for, like, taking minion CS. I wouldn't recommend using it that way. It tends to be tempting, but most of the time, it's just going to die before you get the chance to actually hit anybody or anything with it. Of course, I'm getting hit by everything because I'm bad. Just gonna put a control ward there. Even whenever she lands her root, mine is significantly more dangerous because I heal from it and she does not heal from hers. We're positioning ourselves so that we can try and get some extra damage on her. She had to use flash there, which is really good. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get that there, or get her there. Alright, we've got ultimate. At this point, we pretty much win just about every trade, which is very, 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 very nice. Let's see how many times I can mess up saying the word very nice. This is my cue because I don't know how to aim, but, you know, it is what it is. She is pretty much relegated to towers now, and, okay. With Jax rotating here. We just get that there anyways. I wasn't sure which one it was because of her little invisibility, but because I flashed in, I was able to hit them both with my ultimate AoE and make sure that I got whoever it was. Or whichever it was, more particularly. With her dead, they've got pretty much no chance to defend this plate. I'm just going to take these real quick. I should get at least one plating out of this. Jax can't rotate up to stop me because he obviously died in the encounter as well. We're doing very good this game. This is a big part of why I love Swain. A lot of people think that he's meant for support, and I think that there's definitely some merit to having him go support, but a Swain mid can be just as terrifying, especially against people like this Nico who don't really know how to dodge his skill shots here. Most of this Nico avoiding my abilities has been me being bad rather than her being good. Okay. She used flash there, which is a little interesting. I don't think she gets the kill here, though. No, she doesn't. Or not flash, sorry, ignite. We've still got our ignite up. I'm gonna wait for W if I can, before I do another combo on her. My mana looks low, which it is, but it's definitely a bit deceptive to look at Swain's mana, because whenever he hits you with an ability, or with one of his big abilities, he's going to be getting quite a bit of it back. Like that. And in addition, I get some health out of that. 3 of them are mid for some reason. I see Jax is there. He's trying to get in. He's not invading their jungle or anything, which is nice. I don't have to worry about Kayn yelling at me. All right. So because we were playing smart there, they didn't get a kill, and instead they wasted their time. In addition, they actually lost XP over that because there were so many mid. Unfortunately, I did mess up my my W there. I tried to press it, but it didn't go off, which is, I mean, it sucks, but it's not a huge deal. I could rotate with Kayn to try and grab his their jungle, but I would rather just play safe here, go by Catalyst and Blasting Rod, and then I'm gonna head back in and start obliterating this poor Nico. If I had been a little bit more frugal early on instead of buying Dark Seal and everything, I definitely could have gone for I definitely could have gotten Rod of Ages by now. But at the same time, I think that getting Dark Seal and grabbing the control wards and the health pots definitely is the reason that I've been able to get all of this gold in the first place. I wouldn't have been able to stay in if I didn't. So I don't feel too bad about that. In addition, since I've outscaled this Nico, it's not going to be very long before I have enough gold for Rod of Ages. Though, the fact that I couldn't just go back and buy it instantly is very unfortunate, because that means obviously that I'm missing out on time that I could have had Rod of Ages. And with Rod of Ages, you want to have it as long as possible. Nico's still walking into my skill shots. I love my elo. I know a lot of people like get really mad at their teams in this elo. I don't. I think that it's okay to have bad teammates, and at the same time, you have to be able to recognize that you're not always the winning force whenever you play. Though this game, it is definitely looking like I will be. I'm gonna take that. A little bit of a weird way to play there. She used her invisibility, I guess, to throw me off, thinking that I would root that. I mean, I could have, and the stacks would have been worth it, to be fair. But no, I'm trying to play as safely as possible here. Seems, however, that she is not. All right, I get that. Nice. Volibear is unfortunately dominating top lane. Is that Volibear top? Yeah, it is. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to rotate top with her dad and try to assist Aatrox here. Oh. Okay, then. Jax attempted to 1v1 me there. It didn't work because I'm significantly stronger than him at this point. I'm very fed. I'm just going to back and buy Rod of Ages here. I could stick around and get some more gold or something, but I think that's greedy. I'd rather just get Rod of Ages so I can start scaling up. I will still buy a control ward and some healing potions. They aren't like necessary at this point. Like I definitely out-sustain just about everybody in fight, but it's still very nice to have them, just so that you've got the passive regen. Kayn should definitely be able to get this here. Assuming, of course, he did not get that. Okay. Yeah. Unfortunately, he didn't flash properly. We're just going to try and rotate bottom here, so that we don't just get entirely dominated down there. Okay. Jax is feeling kind of greedy. He wants to get some of those kills, too. We just go in, because... Oh, my lord. Okay, then. Alright. Yeah, no matter what they do here, I win this fight. I'm just super stacked. I'm glad I recorded this, because now I get to brag to my friends. They definitely could have played that better. They didn't really account for the possibility of me roaming, and as a result, we get some platings here, and we got a Quadra. And I get further fed. Normally, I would go Zhonya's here, and we got the first turret, unfortunately. I'm not gonna say top diff or anything. Generally, you want to avoid being toxic in my elo. Like, even if it's justified, it's not worth it, you know? Alright. No matter what, I benefited. If he stayed in W and tower started attacking me, I would still get fragment there. If he walked out, then obviously he had to walk out. Alright. It looks like they're all rotating again. I guess they haven't learned their lesson or something. Unfortunate. That was a bad play on my part, but that happens. They get a good shutdown there, but at the same time, they have Rift Herald as well. Yeah, we definitely overstayed our welcome. Looks like Aurelia is about to die here too. Not good, not good. Normally I would go Zanya's. Well, I guess I could go Zanya's. Most of their damage is auto-attack based with the exception of Nico, and Nico isn't doing very well. So I'm just going to buy Seeker's Arm Guard. We should definitely be taking care of middle here. At this point, we just try to team fight because we've outscaled them really hard. We just need to actually, like, make use of that. Okay. These guys are taking fights without us. Unfortunate. I don't want to risk going in there. Kane is spam pinging, so I'm just going to go ahead and mute him here. Let's see. There you go. I'm not sure if I'll go for full Zanyas here, because I can definitely get more value if I go for Seeker's Arm Guard and then work towards Rabadon's Death Cap, just to try and, like, outscale them super hard. Because, I mean, we're basically winning at this point right now. Alright. Yeah, Jack's winning on me there. Not the right play for him. I think I will go Zanya's. They're definitely, like, going really hard on me here. Another 3 kill. He uses Ignite as well. Nico has no flash, so I've gone and ping that. Yeah, I've got enough for Zanya's, and there's no point in not taking it. I got 2 free shutdowns as well. It's very, very good. We also get Dragon here. Draven dies as well. Staggering their deaths means that we can just get Dragon for free. I don't think Irelia back... Well, actually, it might be the right way to play here. I don't know what her gold situation is at, but I imagine it's quite good after we just killed them all in team fight. My pathing is really weird because Swain is being wonky right now, but it's whatever. Alright. Like I said, we just get more value out of fighting than they do. Another double kill. We don't kill them there, but we do at the very least get some more damage off, and we get a free fragment out of it. Not bad. Okay. Swain, not Swain, Darius, or Draven, God. The Noxus characters all get mixed up in my head. Anyways, Draven tried to take the ultimate, or the dragon there with his ultimate. It didn't work, so we got his ultimate out of it as well, which is not too shabby. I also got red buff and blue buff out of that, so I can just sustain for quite a while here. I don't want to tempt fate too hard. If Volibear rotates down, then I lose that fight. Not because... I mean, Volibear on his own isn't really a threat, but... okay. Alright, these 3 are rotating down. I do win this fight, though, I'm pretty sure. We should get this kill here. I really hope so. Yeah, there we go. We should definitely, like... Unfortunately, it looks like Rost and Aatrox are kind of just dying top for no reason, which means that we're not going to be able to push the advantage here. King died. Kemsey outplays the guy, but if you ask me, the real outplay would just be not engaging. But that's how it goes. We lose middle as well. We need to be catching up on turrets. Rabadon should help with that since my ability power deals more, or is what damages the turrets when I hit them. So. They don't want to bother me anymore, understandably. At this point, we should really be roaming as 5. Like, we definitely win team fights, just because I'm dealing so... Oh, my lord. Yeah. Unfortunate. They get Rift Herald, but by trying to gank her, they also die, so... Draven doesn't deal any damage to me here anymore, like, or at least no meaningful damage. We also finally got a turret out. They're gonna be rotating down, but... Okay. Please go in on me. Nico is starting to learn her lesson, but not quick enough. Alright. Got the slowdown. Unfortunately, they didn't go in on him there. I'm just gonna wrap around here if he... Yeah. I'm going to refuse to surrender here. I don't see why we would, honestly. Like, we definitely out-team fight them here, and it's a very, very carryable game. Even if they're trying to make it difficult. That's another kill. At this point, we're Palpatine, and we just wipe out all of them. Kane is very wrong in his belief that red is worse than blue, but I'm not going to correct him there. I'm just going to use my ult here. He can't really go in on me while I have it, so... Unless he really wants to, I guess. Yeah, they don't really get kills here. I can just back out and grab Rabadons as well. I would say this game's pretty much over if we just play right here. You just have to not take bad fights where it's like 1v4. Rost is doing okay. He's taking their jungle stuff, so they aren't even able to like use CS to catch up. I've got a pretty sizable bounty. I wonder why. At this point, I'm just going to go down... I don't want to go bottom, actually. I want to try and defend Dragon here, because if they get Dragon, then obviously that's not good. Doesn't look like that's what they're doing, fortunately. And Rost also got a free kill there. Alright. As expected, they are trying to do Dragon. Okay. We just flash out here. Unfortunately, we didn't have a team there, so... If we did have the team, though, we definitely would just win that fight and take them all down, but... It happens. You can't just expect people to know what you want. Or what's going to happen, even. If either of them walks out of position, then I just insta-kill them. And at the same time, because they're so focused on trying to stop me, they are no longer able to deal with Rost and Aatrox split pushing. Draven takes a ton of damage. All of them are about to take a ton of damage. Alright, we just push middle here. We could do Baron, but I don't think these guys are aware of like how valuable Baron would be here. But I should be able to just obliterate forts at this point. Yeah, 280 damage per right click, not bad. he has to back as well. He can't afford to continue split pushing while I'm just wiping these guys out. Draven hits me with his ult. It's fine. I was actually... If he goes forward, then I just kill him. Unfortunately, I didn't get Zhonya's off there. That was a misplay on my part. I definitely think that we should have killed Draven there at the very least, but... I'm glad that Draven is the one who got that gold, actually, because their Draven is very out of position most of the game. Volibear would have been a lot more dangerous here. Let's see here. Are they building... Is he building... Yeah, it looks like he's going for a lot of magic resist now. He seems to have gotten the idea in his head that I am helping my team a lot here or something. But I don't want to do too much here. I'm just going to grab Oblivion Orb rather than going for Void Staff. And after I get enough gold for Void Staff, then I will consider picking that one up. For now, though, we... Even if they push in here, okay, assuming Aatrox doesn't feed. Okay, we're good. We got the slow off as well, so Nico can't really do much. Yeah, we just win this here. I'm not going to try to take more kills. I'm already fed. By taking more gold, that would just be selfish and pointless, really. Okay. At this point, we just go into Zhonya's, and we take some free health. Take Nico there. Towers are no longer dealing like any damage to me. We also grab Inhib. We don't win, I don't think, but we definitely get pretty close. Okay. Draven's being pretty greedy here. I would like to punish it like that. Yeah, we get an ace. Not bad, not bad. I'm just gonna take this. Enemy team surrendered. GG. That was a stomp through and through, and I think that definitely earned that victory. I think I'll give this to Kayn. He wasn't like supreme, but he was definitely doing really well. And I finally hit Mastery 4 with Swain. Not bad.